Reset, go.
The Avengers Campus at the Disneyland Resort is finally open. And today we're gonna show you the most amazing merchandise that we picked up and you should probably pick up on your trip.
So we're gonna share with you guys like what our experience was, what you should do, some recommendations from us so that you can maximize your trip when you go.
Welcome aboard, Flight Crew, and if you're new here, consider joining the Flight Crew by subscribing below, and make sure you turn on notifications on YouTube and on your phone so you never miss an episode that we do.
We upload every Friday, and we call it Flight Crew Friday because it's for you, the Flight Crew. Now shoot your web slingers at the like button. Okay, so before we get into the merchandise, we're gonna let you guys know that the reason that this video exists is because of our good friend Marcus.
Hello, Flight Crew. How y'all doing? Yeah.
Brian knows the full name. Go, Brian.
Lieutenant Marcus Mosley, magic maker and converter of power.
So that is Marcus's full Flight Crew title. He invited us to the cast member soft opening last week from today that we're filming this. So when we win, we actually couldn't film anything. It was under like really strict guidelines that we couldn't bring a camera and we couldn't even bring our cell phone. Our cell phones literally had to be locked into a bag, right?
Yeah.
We couldn't film anything. We also couldn't post anything on social media.
We couldn't talk about it
We
at
couldn't
all.
talk about it like Fight Club. So we've been quiet the whole time. So we've decided that we are going to show you, Flight Crew, what we bought and kind of talk about our experience and put this video out like right when we're allowed to do it, which is opening day of Avengers Campus.
Which if you're watching this for the first time is probably today.
It's today!
It's today! It's open!
We are allowed to share everything, all the things that we've been holding in for the last week inside of our hearts about Avengers Campus. For our hearts. So Brian, what was the coolest thing that you got to experience at Avengers Campus?
I think the coolest thing at Avengers Campus is the Spider-Man Web Slingers ride. Disney's been doing a lot of these like very interactive rides now, and this one is on a completely different level because you're literally fighting with Spider-Man and you were shooting webs and saving the day fighting different spider bots.
So in a sense, Avengers Campus literally is a campus. Like you walk in there and you feel like you're on a college campus, but for superheroes.
Yes.
And then one of the buildings on that campus is WEB Web.
Worldwide Engineering Brigade.
Peter Parker has invented a spider bot. That spider bot has replicated and has kind of taken over the campus.
They start multiplying everywhere and Peter Parker disappears and then you have to help Spider-Man
Oh,
go
yeah, oh my
stop
gosh,
all
yeah,
of the,
super slick about that. So it's a lot like Midway Mania, but there's no weapon to use. There's no like little cannonball, there's nothing. It's literally your hands.
But if you want to have even more fun on the Spider-Man ride, you should pick up one of these, a web power band. These are attachments that you can buy and these add to the experience going on the ride.
The way I was explaining it is that you get pretty much extra points. So again, the concept of the ride is kind of like an arcade game, like a shooting game. But this gives you like those extra bonus points. It's kind of like getting a lightsaber at Galaxy's Edge, or some people compare it to like getting a wand at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It's like something that you can kind of customize.
Yep.
So we each have our own individual pieces for the specific power-ups.
Once you get your web power band, you can also get a web shooter of your choice. This is the Spider-Man version. They also had a pink one for Gwen Stacy, I think. So you take these two pieces, plug it in together.
Like so.
To tighten, there's a little knob and you can clamp it onto your arm.
A little switch. This changes color based on what mode you're on. So you can put it in like playing, having fun with it mode, and then you can switch it to like, so if it's in this mode, you know it's for the ride, which turns off the sound so it's not distracting everybody on the ride.
We're gonna show you the fun mode.
Fun mode.
Fun mode.
Put it in fun mode.
So this is what's awesome about these web shooters. It didn't do it. This is something we struggled with at the park all the time.
It didn't do it. Oh! Look at that string action.
This is something that I didn't expect them to do. It's cool that it shoots out and it comes back. It's just such an ingenious little piece of tech.
It's cleaner than the silly string version.
It is cleaner than the silly string version.
Web, there are, you can go and you see a lot of different students are there and they're kind of sharing their designs and what they've created, and this is something that the students created.
Yeah, they apparently reverse engineered Spider-Man's tech, which I don't know if Spider-Man's happy about that all these kids are sharing his web shooter.
I don't know, it's Peter Parker's class. It's basically encouraging kids to pursue math and engineering and science. And I think it's a great concept.
It's kind of like the way you can be a real world superhero in a sense. It's because you can't necessarily get superpowers, but if you study and work really hard, you can create something really amazing for the world.
Honestly, that's why this is my favorite superhero. My favorite Avenger is Iron Man because he's a self-made superhero. Somewhat.
Ashley, do you want to show them your choice? Ashley decided not to get the web slinger. You got
I
the other
always
option.
have to be different. forgot how to put it on. Hold on. I didn't go to web. So. Don't laugh at me. I'm trying to look cool here. Wait one sec while I install my gauntlet. There we go.
Awesome.
Wait.
Don't do it to your face.
Wait, hold on. I have to push a button. Haha, there we go. Okay, here's magic for you. Dang it. Behold.
It kind of worked. It kind of hovered. You can shoot it off my hand. Wow.
Did you see that?
Look at that repulsor power.
So the great thing about this one is it's actually a portable fan. When you walk around the park and it's really hot. I actually used it as a fan.
You did. And I use this one to scratch my nose when I had my mask on. So.
Oh, I did it! Did you see that?
You did.
Oh my God, Ready, set, go.
That was the money shot right
High five.
I didn't even expect that they were gonna have something like this at the park, and it just made the whole day fun. Like we were just walking around shooting at things. Marcus was playing with this thing all day and was like, "I'm not taking this thing off at all."
He's like, "I'm driving home with this thing." He literally walked around the entire park all day with it.
This is my favorite toy I have ever bought from Disney, period. Because I have worn this the entire day and it never gets old. Period.
For both of them, it was about $50.
The other big thing that you want to pick up on your trip is one of the spider bots.
He's so cute.
These are the bad guys, basically, that are on the ride that you're shooting at with your webs.
They're not bad. They're misunderstood.
They're misunderstood.
Like most spiders.
So these actually came out early, a couple months ago, I think.
Yeah, I think that they did do a release at Disney California Adventure, but it's not as cool without those web slingers.
Yeah, so you can actually destroy the spider bots by shooting web slingers at them. Marcus was doing it all day. He's like shooting him. Yeah. No, he had so much fun doing it.
Yeah, they had a bunch on display that were ready to go.
So the other cool thing about the spider bots is you can customize them just like droids at Galaxy's Edge, and you can upgrade them with armor attachments. You get an Iron Man one, there's also a Black Panther version. We picked up this Wasp edition armor. They're definitely doing a lot of things at the Avengers Campus, very much like Galaxy's Edge, like giving you the droids, giving you the lightsabers.
Awesome. Then if you're going to California Adventure, you're not like, oh, I'm missing out on an interactive experience.
That's a good point.
You know, we got Avengers Campus.
Oh no, he's coming alive! Put the cage back on! Put the cage back on!
Spider-Bot online.
Hello. Spider-Bot, activate. Go, Spider, go! Spider-Bot, engage. Giddy up, Spider-Bot. Up and away, Spider-Bot.
I think that worked for him. It's not gonna work for the Spider-Bot.
Up and away, Spider-Bot.
So I turned on the Spider-Bot, and now we have to turn on the control.
And now the control's broken. Hair.
So these are definitely some of the biggest pieces of merch that you can buy at the Avengers Campus.
They also had like really cool backpacks that you could carry him around in that was like held by like a web on your backpack, which I thought was really clever.
Yeah, the web's like kind of like a silicone rubber material. It's so cool. Like if you're a kid, like you're gonna totally want to carry your Spider-Bot around with you. And you were saying it's very much like the droid backpacks on Batuu.
Yeah, so you can like the droid can like look out. You know, he's kind of hanging out in his spider web on your backpack.
Yeah.
And if you look around the park, actually, you can see like some spider bots that are like kind of trapped in their webs.
Yeah, like you were basically, I think, because on the ride you are kind of going around the park, kind of stopping the different spider bots from attacking the park. Cause like you go to the Guardians of the Galaxy, you go to like one of the hangar bays where like the Quinjet is.
Yeah, when you go onto the web slingers ride, make sure like when you're shooting that you shoot for the crates. I actually broke open the Stormbreaker and a bunch of lightning came out.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So if you hit the crates, there's like certain like special items in the crates that'll like release like a special power. Basically.
That's cool. Yeah, that's what I love about like that or the Midway Mania is like the ride is always a different experience because you're interacting with it. So if you don't want to get the interactive web shooters, you can actually get legit web shooters. I think Spider-Man actually wears these at the Avengers Campus.
Yeah, I think I saw him wearing them too. Oh my gosh, I love how it says like sponsored by Stark Industries. Ooh, medley. That looks dangerous.
That looks dangerous. The outer frame is actually metal.
Oh yeah, that is tight. Go web, go.
So there's soft foam on the inside, so you hopefully don't pinch yourself.
So you can just like walk around the park going.
Oh, totally. Covered in webs.
With light and sound. Also includes a display base.
Ooh.
So that's kind of it. $70.
$70 for super awesome, realistic web shooters. These are awesome. For $70, I would. These are great. Oh, and they're solid too. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come here. What do you think? Do you like these?
Yeah.
Would you recommend buying these if you were a fan of Spider-Man?
If you're a fan of Spider-Man, of course, yeah, buy them. Here, you try them on. Maybe they'll fit you.
Oh yeah, I can see that's a little tight. Okay, it definitely cuts your circulation off a little bit. Wow, these are so cool. These are awesome. These are as cool as like getting lightsabers, like a legacy lightsaber.
Yeah.
This feels like the legacy lightsaber for Avengers Campus fans.
You know, they're encouraging you again to like be your own superhero.
Yeah.
To like play and dress up and be a character at the park.
I feel like even more at this park they're pushing it.
Oh yeah. So like you're going to Avengers Campus to learn how to be an Avenger.
Oh my god, these are ridiculous. These are so cool. I can see why you're having so much fun with these. I love these things. These are awesome. Okay, these are a definite buy. I think this is the coolest thing that we picked up so far.
Really?
Yeah, I love these. I love cool, realistic props
I
that look
know.
like there's something out of the movies and films. So.
It's pretty fun.
This is cool. I love this.
I will put it on the shelf.
So we can put it on our new shelf in our new studio.
It's not new. We've had this shelf.
Well, I mean, it's our new
Redesign-
space.
Our new space.
Our new space.
Should I put them here?
Yeah, put them right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Ooh, they-
Chrome.
Right above Captain America.
Yeah, we got some other cool like tech gear, some things from the basically the campus store.
So on top of getting the Spider-Man web shooters, you can also be even more like Spider-Man by getting the Spider-Man goggles.
Ooh la la!
Ready for your Spider-Man rave?
I love these things. I put them on immediately. That's why they're already out of the box.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's what's cool, because you know that Spider-Man has like tech lenses in his eyes that move around. And... Oh yeah, there's a wink. He's winking.
I'm squinty.
Oh, Spider-Man. Oh, that's so cool.
Wait, I'm blinking. Ooh!
Oh, you
Ooh,
like and
crazy.
subscribe.
I'm crazy.
I mean, if you know us on Always Believe, we're all about our flight crew goggles that we love wearing on Butt 2.
I
And
was
this is
like,
kind of...
I was like, there's Spider-Man goggles. We
Yeah.
have to add them to the collection. Hey, sailor.
You winking at me? Ooh, there's stars in your eyes right now,
Ooh.
literally. These are a cool buy if you just want to do something to dress up and feel a little bit more like an Avenger at the park.
A cute Avenger.
A cute Avenger, yeah. You like these?
I love them. Here,
Yeah.
your turn.
The Worldwide Engineering Brigade. This is a battery pack in the back.
Don't take the hat off.
Yo, leaving the hat on the whole time.
$50 to look super cool.
So part of the fun of dressing up when you go to Avengers Campus is if you don't have like an Avengers outfit, you can actually buy Avengers gear that they sell at the park. They have a bunch of really, really cool sweatshirts and sort of like track jackets, things that look like you would be an Avenger sort of in training. And
Yeah, I bought like I think it was like a Stark Industries, like kind of like a college campus sweatshirt,
Yeah.
which I loved. It just moved, so I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere in one of these boxes, and I'm really upset that I can't find it right now.
Yeah, we didn't buy any of the clothing while we were there. There was just so much of it, and I was getting overwhelmed and I couldn't make a decision, but they had cool hats. If you don't want to buy one of the jackets or the cool Avengers outfits that they have there, there's a ton of different types of patches that you can accessorize your regular jackets with, your regular clothes
I know
with.
you brought your jacket from the thrift store that
I
you
did.
picked out recently.
Yeah.
And you just like patched yourself up right then and there.
One of the ones I immediately bought was this Avengers Campus patch, and just like the ones that you can get on Butt 2, These peel off and they have a sticky back to it, so you can literally just stick it onto whatever piece of clothing you have. The thing that I was the most excited about, Quinjet Flight Crew.
That was like, I was like, what's this Flight Crew? We gotta get it.
It says Flight Crew. We actually picked up a couple of these and a couple of these patches.
Every time we go somewhere, like we always look for something small to bring back for the Flight Crew to do as a giveaway. So always make sure that you are following us at Ash and Bryan on Instagram. You're gonna be the first to find out about all of our giveaways.
The Quinjet one is really, really fun.
So that was cool because the Quinjet was like the first thing you kind of see when you walk into Avengers Campus. It's kind of like their Falcon, right?
It is.
Yeah. You can already just claim yourself as an expert web slinger.
Web slinger. That was what was cool on the ride too, is you get different points as you're playing on the ride, and you're competing with the 4 people in your actual cart.
Yep.
But then you're also working as a group, so like all of your points collectively. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
but I still got more than you. So like the second we saw our scores, and I have like 50,000 points more than you, you're like, yeah, but it's a group. It's a group.
It's
thing.
a group effort. It's a thing. We're working as a team for Spider-Man. No, Ashley literally had like 300,000 points, and I had like 40,000. I don't know what happened. I was so focused on trying to get the web slinger actual web shooters to work correctly, and I was just struggling.
The Web Lab Workshop.
Ooh.
Yeah, you could be a Stark Industries intern.
And the top one's actually a pin.
It's fun. It comes as a set. Science is awesome.
This is the Pim Industries one for the Pim Industries, the Pim Kitchen that they have
Pim
there.
Kitchen, Pim's snack
Kitchen.
special. You're a snack specialist. Oh my gosh.
So that's actually what one of our favorite things, and probably your favorite thing might be on the campus, is the food. The food concepts were so cool. The concept behind the Pim's Kitchen is sustainability and helping the environment by figuring out ways to maximize food production to feed more people. So literally taking a smaller thing and growing it into a bigger thing. So like one of the main features you'll see as you go in the ride is the pretzels that go through the quantum machine. You'll see a small pretzel go in, and then it goes, enlarges.
It gets to be the big pretzel.
Yeah, and it comes out as this huge pretzel that you can buy. And like, we're already kind of seeing this as maybe a problem though. Like, some of the food is so big that people are overcompensating, at least when we were there, that they can eat it all on their own.
No.
This food is to share with your friends.
A lot of people. Yeah, so we saw like a lot of tables kind of leaving big amounts of food because they had small parties. Luckily, we had like the 4 of us. We got the Bavarian pretzel, like the giant pretzel.
Yep.
We got the chicken burger.
The chicken burger, that was really good.
Yeah, with the tots. The tots were
The tater tots were surprisingly a winner for most of the meals.
chocolate bar.
We did get the chocolate bar. So literally this is the size of the wrapper.
It
And
was like that. Gigantic.
it was really sticky and rich.
It was like a really big Snickers.
It's like sort of a gourmet
with
Snickers.
a brownie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
took one bite and I was like, I'm good. Luckily, like the other 2 took the rest of it.
A lot of the food's not that expensive, but it's still very shareable. I recommend sharing it. Don't waste, because again, the whole concept of the kitchen is to not waste. So
Yeah.
hopefully it in the real world it doesn't kind of work against the concept and the hope and positivity of the kitchen.
Yeah.
The food.
I'm
So-
really afraid that people are gonna go there when it first opens and be like, we bought all the food, and it's gonna be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just worried it's gonna be wasted.
Yeah, try not to waste. Try to share with your friends when you're there.
Especially if you're gonna get that $100 panini. Like that's supposed to. We just looked at it. We saw the panini. We were like, yeah, we're not ordering that. That is way too much food.
Yeah, that panini was for like 6 to 8 people. We had 4, and we're like, even though we're all big eaters, I don't want to fill up on a panini thing and not get to eat any of the other food that they had.
We
there.
didn't get to try the shawarma though. There is a
Yes.
shawarma cart outside of Pim's Test Kitchen that I really want to try. So I think when we finally officially get to go and take you Flight Crew, we're gonna try the shawarma.
And the shawarma kitchen was cool because it's very New York themed. Like it had like Captain America shield on it. It had a bunch of New York little sign elements and stuff.
It was like a little food cart you see.
You're saying it kind of seems like the Ronto wrap of the
I think
Avengers
it is going to be
Campus.
like the Ronto wrap of Avengers Campus.
Dude, we also saved this from Pim's Kitchen. When you get your food at Pim's Kitchen, they actually have like these little kind of notes, sort of like from the laboratory.
We ate all the food, guys. We couldn't bring the food to you, so we
Yeah.
brought our trash.
Coolest thing at Pim's Kitchen, the thing that we really enjoyed too, was the drink options that they had.
Yeah, but it's separate from Pim's Test.
That's
Kitchen.
true.
Yeah.
What's that called again?
So I think it's Pim's
Lab?
Test Lab.
Test Lab.
Don't quote us, guys.
There's a separate bar basically that you can get custom laboratory drinks that are really fun and unique. And we tried, I think, most of them. So the cool thing is that when you get your drink, you actually get it in these plastic little
like these beakers.
chemistry beakers. We kept a bunch of these beakers.
It's so cool because you can reuse them, which we love, of
Yeah.
course, and you get to take it with you. It comes with your drink. It's not extra. You get to kind of watch them put the drink on and like make the concoction in front of you.
Yeah, there's like different ways. Like some of the drinks, they put like the cup on this device, and you can see in some of these preview videos they have at the park where like the drink kind of reverse fills up inside the cup.
I know. Pim's tasting lab, not testing lab.
Pim's tasting lab.
There was
That's
a molecular meltdown.
Which one was that one?
That was like the chocolate stout with the marshmallows.
Oh, okay, that was one of my favorites. That was so good. And there's like little tiny marshmallows in it, and there's like a very delicious foam marshmallowy topping to it. It was so good. It was like a campfire, like you're sitting around a campfire drinking a s'more. And actually, when you get to the bottom of the drink, most of that kind of foam topping was just like so potent at the bottom. It was the most delicious at that point.
Oh, it has vanilla ice cream in it.
Oh, it was so good. Recommend that one.
The particle fizz we did try too. It's got the seltzer. It was like a hard seltzer.
Yeah.
And then it had kind of like, they're not boba. They're called like flavor bubbles, but it's like similar.
Basically boba.
Similar to
like
boba.
little jellies, little pink jellies that were in it.
So it's supposed to like look like you can see them kind of bouncing around. That one was okay. It was like more of a very light drink if you are into that. If you didn't want to have anything with like too much flavor in it.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it wasn't nearly as good as some of the other drinks.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite. I thought it was going to be my favorite, but it wasn't. There's the Honey Fusion, which is a beer cocktail with gin and a honey straw.
That was really good. Yeah, so there was literally like a frozen little honey stick straw thing on it that
like,
you could chew on. Yeah, it was so good.
There's the Honey Buzz, which is also gin, lemon juice, and honey syrup, also with the honey stick.
Oh, was that the one we got there?
I think we ended up getting we got the Honey Buzz. See, the Regulator. I don't think we got the Regulator.
No.
So this one is Golden Road Mango Cartwheel Ale. So it's an ale with tequila, lime juice, habanero, and mango syrup garnished with mango flavored popping pearls. So they're called popping pearls. Okay.
Yeah, so that was something we noticed about the Avengers Campus drinks was that they're more tequila and gin based. If you get a drink like that
Liquor
versus
in it.
like Galaxy's Edge is more like rum, like tiki drinks almost are.
Yeah,
So.
I think so. Experiment was our favorite one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that was Patron Silver Tequila, lime juice, habanero, mango syrup garnished with mango flavored popping pearls. It's basically the regular cocktail without the wheat beer. So a lot of these are like different cocktails. Some of them have beer, some of them don't. They also have the Proton PB&J Punch, strawberry and peanut butter lemonade topped with a peanut butter infused whipped cream and peanut butter covered pretzel bites. It's a non-alcoholic drink.
Oh, I didn't know they had that.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Well, you didn't get it because it didn't have alcohol.
Oh, that's true. Oh, you just reminded me actually too.
Oh, we also got the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yes, they have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that was amazing. I loved it, especially because it comes with candied bacon on it.
Candy bacon and banana.
And banana. So it was like the ultimate Elvis sandwich, basically.
Yeah, and it had like some blue streaks on it, which
Yeah,
is kind of cool.
it had blue swirled in it, basically.
yeah.
It made it more fun. And I was saying to Ashley, like, what was so good about it was like the texture of the bread. It was toasted, but it was still just the right amount of toastiness, the softness of the bread. At first I was like, is this just the kid's sandwich option? But no, it's totally like an adult treat. Like,
Yeah.
I loved it.
They also had like different like wines and beers there, but like
Yeah.
we went for the fun specialty cocktails.
Yeah, they kind of had limited
Oh my
seating
gosh,
when we were there.
we got lucky. So this is turning into more of a podcast again. We said we
Sorry.
were gonna kind of like discuss our experience there, but we got a seat right where the headquarters is. Pretty much like we didn't get to see a stage show because the stage show wasn't going when we went.
Yeah, but they had characters coming.
They did
out.
have the characters coming by. So, you know, Captain America walks by.
Oh, I love that.
You
I
flipped
freaked out.
Thor walked by.
I flipped out again.
Yeah, I told him, "You're worthy to me."
Yes.
As he walked by and gave me like a look.
You saw Captain Marvel. She was up
Captain
on the
Marvel
post
was
waving
up.
to everybody.
Yeah, she came by, and then there was Loki was there.
Loki was there, and then Black Panther showed up for a little bit.
Black Panther showed up, and it was like, oh, it was like.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Black Panther got a big crowd
Yes.
excitement, but
Yes.
like the real stars of the cast appearances were the Dora Milaje. When they showed up, everybody
We all
parted. Yeah, Marcus especially who was with us, flipped. And
He disappeared.
We were eating food and we turned around and then Marcus was just gone.
He was
We were
gone.
like, Lieutenant Marcus, where did you go?
And then we see him and he's been recruited by them.
I think his name is now Lieutenant Marcus, Magic Maker, Converter of Power, member of the Dora Milaje. But then they went over there and they did this entire show where they were
Pull people from the audience. So Marcus was selected. He had the
No,
perfect-
Marcus full on volunteered. Like, we were in the distance and they were asking for people to volunteer. And we just see Marcus.
But he got to participate in the show. When he came back, he was in tears, and
Yeah.
we're like there with our experiments, like, yeah, Marcus. Like,
Yeah.
You know, so it's like if you can get a seat there, it's really cool to just kind of people watch and watch the heroes come by. That was one of the cool things about Avengers Campus is to see you go, oh, superhero.
Yeah.
Oh, superhero.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the character interactions are really what's going to make the Avengers Campus the most fun for fans to be there.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, that's my favorite thing about Galaxy's Edge, so I'm really glad that they brought it over to Avengers Campus.
So the other cool thing we unfortunately didn't get to see yet was the stunt show kind of performances. There's like wire hookups you can see throughout the park where like Spider-Man can come down the wires.
Yeah.
Black Panther can like crawl the walls.
Again, it was a soft opening,
It was.
so it's not like everything was available. So if you want to get a really cool photo op, go over towards the Doctor Strange Ancient Sanctum. There's some really fun shots that they have there. I know we got ours and we're just like, they're like, okay, these aren't going to be available until the park opens. So we're like, all right, so we're going to wait like 2 weeks to see these photos.
And we missed it too because at night that area is all completely lit up and I think it's supposed to be like so much more magical.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen it at night. So I'm excited to go back, bring the flight crew and show you guys like how fun this place is. And I'm excited to try some shawarma.
I'm excited for the shawarma too. We got a very unique opportunity and we really have to thank Marcus for taking us and taking all of us in a sense to have this experience because normally we're always filming, we're trying to cover these fun experiences for you flight crew so you guys can be there with us because again, we're very lucky that we get to go and do these things and we want to take you guys with us.
But with that said,
Yeah.
it was really, honestly, it was really nice to go and be forced to not film or document any of it.
It
and
literally
just-
took Disney saying, you can't film.
Yeah, because when we walked in there, we were one of the first people to walk into the park, so it was completely empty for us.
Yes.
And it was, the music was going, and you get to walk in for the first time, and you're not looking through it
Yeah.
through a camera lens.
Yeah, it's true.
You're looking with your own eyes.
That's true. I kind of felt like those kids who were like so excited to go to college and they got there extra early and like, guys, this school doesn't start for like a week. Like, there was nobody there. We were just walking around like, wow.
Oh, this is super cool. This is what you guys have been
Yeah.
working on that whole time.
It was cool. And like we got all of our photo ops and everything. We got to go into all the stores really quick, got right on the ride.
We got our web slingers because
got our web slingers.
we knew that they were going to be used for the ride.
Yeah, we couldn't exactly figure out how to use them still like normal.
I know, we were like we're just like grown-ups buying these toys and we're like unwrapping them and trying to use them right there. We're like, we're gonna
Yeah.
get this before they call our group number for the ride.
Yeah.
Get it working.
Fun. I can't wait to go back and I can't wait for all the entrances into the park to be open because there was still a lot of the walls in California Adventure up and there's other
Yeah.
cool ways to like come into the park. Like there's an area that was Peggy Carter's shield kind of entrance. It was very like old school Captain America.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool photo op areas too, like
Really
backgrounds.
cool. I
and
know,
things.
and we were like, man, we can't take any photos.
I know all the things we usually love doing.
We
when we're
couldn't get
there.
out our cell phone, take a photo.
Yeah.
It's in a little plastic bag.
So I can't wait for doing that too, but I agree with you. Like it was really nice to be able to put down the camera and just experience being there and fully get to take in everything so we know what to do next time when we take you guys back and show you the park.
And hopefully we get to end and it's not crazy.
I know, because even at the end of the day for us, it got pretty packed. By the
It
time
got
like the
pretty
Dora
packed.
Milaje showed up,
Yeah.
like it was packed. You could see how many people were in the park.
And this is not like the opening of Galaxy's Edge where you had a guaranteed group number where you're like, okay, good, we're in. There really isn't any rhyme or reason to like getting in.
Yeah.
I don't know. Always believe.
Always believe. Always believe.
Even though like we want to share as much as we can with the flight crew, it helps with that FOMO for me.
Yeah.
Knowing that I already got to experience almost everything I wanted to.
Yeah.
So going there, I'm just like, shawarma truck.
Yes. I get that FOMO all the time when we're filming because I'm like, I don't think I covered nearly all the stuff at the park.
You do your best. You work so hard at it.
I get so stressed that I do so many takes over and over and over, and then by the end of the day, I get FOMO because I'm like, I didn't take time for myself to take this in.
Yeah. So this allowed you that opportunity.
It was nice. It was very nice. So we can't wait to go back to Avengers Campus and take you along, flight crew. If you guys had fun today and you like some of this merch that we picked up, let us know in the comments below what you think is cool. school, what you might pick up when you go on your trip. What are some things that maybe we completely missed about the campus that we should check out? Let us know in the comments below,
please let us know.
We always miss so much stuff when we go on these trips.
I think we're a YouTube channel that just likes to share the fun.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. And part of sharing the fun means not reading and researching every single detail about it.
Yeah.
And just kind of discovering it.
It's true. That fun is really in discovering things. It's like that's like reading the script of the movie before you go to see the movie. You kind of ruin it versus like just going on your own hero's journey. Literally, at the Avengers Campus, you can go on your hero's journey and discover and find that magic.
With that said, Flight Crew.
If you had fun with that, make sure you check out these other episodes over here. We do episodes every Friday for Flight Crew Fridays.
Get out of here. Bye.